just like this. I love you right, just like Donna.
Hey friends, hey fam, what's poppin'? I hope you guys are doing so super well today, staying hydrated, living your best life, and of course, checking in with your friends, your family, your heart, and your mind above all things. My name is Janae, and I typically post home decor and lifestyle videos right here on the tube. And today, we doing some of that. We doing some of that. We're gonna be doing mostly home organization, but that falls into that. I have some fun kitchen organization and food storage ideas that Shelby and I have been using for about over a month now, and it's been going well for us. So maybe this can bless your life, improve your day to day. We'll see, you'll have to let me know. Okay. Just for some perspective, this week we actually didn't buy that much food because the meals that we kind of planned to prep were really simple, but I will insert some footage of what our fridge usually has looked like during this season of trying to be more organized. But right now, this is what we're working with and we're gonna go with it. Okay, we're gonna start with the cutest item because you guys are so cute and you deserve cute things that bring you joy. And that is these ceramic berry holders. Now, I'm not gonna say that these store berries better than other methods. However, we store our berries open like this in these and haven't had any issues. I would say they last about as long as berries would, maybe 7 to 10 days, but we've been pretty good about not wasting food lately, so we don't really know. Actually, no, the last time we got blueberries, they lasted for 2 weeks. I totally lied. We were shocked that they were lasting for 2 weeks open in the container like this, and we do pre-wash them and then allow them to dry completely, but most of the time it's best not to pre-wash your fruit if you want them to last even longer, but we know we usually will finish it, so we don't really worry about that. But yeah, these are super cute. The next thing are these Weck jars. They're very similar to mason jars, might be the same thing, but a lot of people use them for like canning vegetables or making jams from scratch. We usually use them to store our sauces, and it will keep your sauce fresh for a while because there's these little clips that seal the container. So you out here, you winning, okay? These are really nice. Also, they are great for storing things like celery and carrots. I haven't tried anything other than that, but if you like to pre-wash your celery, also, who really likes celery? That ish is rank, but you know what? It's good to have on hand. Anyway, pre-wash it, chop it, and then fill this halfway with water and put the celery in. That held my celery for 2 weeks plus. Do you see this? Oh, sustainable stands, don't come for me for having plastic, okay? I got this at the farmer's market and it came in one of these little baggies. We saw on Google that a great way to store your herbs is in some type of jar with water, kind of like you would store flowers. And honestly, it has worked out great for us. This is week 2, maybe 2 plus. You can see she is looking robust, fresh, vibrant. I mean, that is impressive. And I pre-washed this as well. And then just you put a loose fitting bag on top and twist it, close. Okay, you guys. I also have cilantro. You're supposed to clean out the water, like pour it out and add fresh water in. But I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you. My lazy A hasn't done that once and I've still reaped the benefits. The next one is pretty popular. I feel like plenty of people have talked about this brand, this method, and that is reusable silicone bags. However, I'm gonna keep it completely 100. One second. So, when I was first diving into the more, you know, sustainable storage route, I didn't want to pay for stasher bags, which is the name brand of these right here, because they were really expensive. So I found a knockoff brand, and you know, it is good quality bag wise, but it's such a hassle putting this little seal on. Like, okay, it looks easy right now. See, look at this. It's just, no one's in the mood for that all the time. And when there's actual food in here, it's way more challenging. So these were great at first, and then I finally just bit the bullet and invested in the actual brand, because they actually open and close like a plastic bag. Look at this. Snap, easy, no stress. Took me 2 seconds. So anyway, if you are trying to decide between going the cheaper route or saving up for the actual brand stasher, you already know what I would say. Now to the big zaddy. Big zaddy, big zaddy. And that is, I don't know who makes these, but I am obsessed with them. They are these containers that claim to keep your produce crisp and fresh for an absurd amount of time. And I've had them since, I think, like September, and have really loved them. I don't really know how it works. There's something there that might do something. After we go grocery shopping, as soon as we come home, we wash all of our produce, even though a lot of people don't agree with that. I used to not agree with that, but we pre-wash all of our produce, let it completely air dry, and then we place them in these containers, and we put a little paper towel at the bottom. Sustainable stains, don't start. Because I tried using a reusable towel and it wasn't it. I was not a fan. So I put a paper towel at the bottom and then put the produce in. I would say we had some kale and some spinach that has lasted well over 14 days in one of these. We usually make it through to the bottom, but it'll last for up to, I don't want to oversell it. Let's say minimum 10. You can definitely get 10 days, but I have seen it go way farther than that with multiple produce items. We have really enjoyed these glass containers, mostly because the lid is super sealed, and we use it mostly for like prepping grains, or if we made like an actual meal prep meal, any type of leftovers. I got these online and ordered a ton, like a huge set for a really great price, so all of that will be linked down below. Next, this brings no value to the fridge. This is mostly for people who just really want things to look nice and sleek, and that is these little refrigerator organizer trays. You can honestly put anything in them. Sometimes we put drinks in here, but lately we've been keeping our breakfast yogurts in there. And then this little tray. I personally love this egg tray because it has a lid, allowing us to use up more space because we can place things on top of it and not have to worry about our precious cargo. And we go through a lot of eggs. This one I think carries 24, but we also boil eggs every week, and this was in our refrigerator already, but I will try to find something similar online. Anyway, we keep our boiled eggs in here so we just don't get confused. But if you can do egg organization, why not? It just makes your fridge look nice. Moving on. The only other things we try to use are other trays like this for little snacks, but we are fresh out of all of that right now. And then in the freezer, we kind of have done the same thing. It doesn't really do that much, but we've got these trays just to separate. Oh, this is mostly dessert type things, smoothie things, and then all types of frozen foodies. Would you like to see the pantry? I'll never know your answer, but we're gonna go over there. In our little cupboard, I also got some of these plastic containers online, and they were a great price. I will link them. I even found cheaper ones, so I'll link those actually. But anyway, just to keep things separated, or if you wanna grab a full tray easily for baking, we've got that here. And even more baking stuff back there in trays. I know I could probably do even better, so that way things can be stacked on top of each other. Like down here with the cans, someone recommended getting like a 2-tier thing so I can stack and use the space that's up. So I'll keep you guys posted on that. Things like snack bars, we like to keep in this because you can just grab and go. Little sauces, you see it, you see it. And then all of our little like powders, candies, candy, snacks. So a lot of just baskets and bins, baskets and bins. And then the only other kitchen organization thing, not really food storage, but I have plugged these wooden drawer organizers many a time. I will plug it again for someone who missed it. They are amazing because they have like a felt tip so they don't scratch your drawers. They are adjustable to fit any drawer size. Well, I don't know about many, because it's like a tension rod, tension, whatever. So I will link these because they do help us keep our drawers nice and organized. I totally almost forgot. This system we've been using since we moved to LA and I have loved it. These little jars are just from IKEA and they have a great price point with a bamboo lid, and as you can see, there is a seal. There's a seal there, so supposedly it keeps things fresh. I don't think I really know if flour or something isn't that fresh, but it did keep my brown sugar soft for a long time, majority of the year, however long I had it. And then these little labels, you can print labels if you want, but if you are not about that DIY life, for like $2, you can order them on Etsy, and that's what I did. Also great for like little seeds and stuff like that.